dears, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you just came across this channel by clicking on this video, hi there, my name is Lita Letmanate and I am the owner of this channel. I create everything that I am passionate about. Please kindly subscribe and join my dear friends. Today I am back with a sit down. I am here to do a live update. Where have I been? My day ones, people who have been with me on this journey, I'm sure that's one question you guys have been asking yourself, like, "Iphile ntombazana." So what had happened was the last time I had shot a video and actually put it out here on my YouTube channel, I was in Durban, right? That's where I did the sit down where I was talking about, it was a chit chat, get ready with me, where I was talking about my dating life and friendships in my early 20s. After that, my phone broke. You guys remember how that phone looked, right? So there was actually no hope for it. I'm still hoping for it to actually come back on. So there was actually no hope at all for that phone to be on. And my best friend and I had actually seen, I don't know if seen is the right word to use, but we had discovered an opportunity that we could actually go pursue in Johannesburg. So our plan beginning of last year, which was 2024, was to actually move from Durban to Johannesburg. For a normal person, if you had made plans like that and your phone starts giving you problems, or your phone shuts down and you do not have a phone to use at all, you would actually postpone those plans, right? And just like try and make plans for you to get a new phone or to get back online, because I was using my phone to make money, right? For a normal person, that is, but not for this girl. This girl is so abnormal. I told my best friend we are going to Johannesburg because I believe that when you had set your mind to doing something, there are certain circumstances that will come across to actually make you stop, or to actually test you whether you want to still continue to do this or not. So we sold our furniture. I sold my bed, and that's the only thing I had, because I had recently moved back to Durban, right? So the only thing that I could buy again, like starting over, was a bed, and I was planning to buy a fridge and whatever. I was staying with a friend, mind you, so I was using the rest of the friend's furniture. So my best friend and I actually decided we are going to use the money that we sold the furniture for to go start over in Johannesburg. So we moved to Johannesburg. I did not let my parents know. I did not let any of my family members or my cousins, because I knew they were gonna stop me. I knew they were gonna stop me, especially since I didn't even have a phone. I was using my best friend's phone to communicate with them. They did not know what I was up to. They did not know what I was up to. And that's what I've learned, actually. Like, now I put into action in Toyoba. Don't share your plans with people close to you, because sometimes, as much as them stopping you is not coming from a malicious point of view, but they worry on your behalf. So I knew that my parents were going to worry on my behalf, and they were going to hold things for me in the universe, like spiritually, like they were going to vibrate with anxiety and worry, and maybe something dangerous would have even happened to me. So my friend and I, we moved to Johannesburg. We got there. We actually rented out at one of the homie buildings, the one that's in the CBD Johannesburg, and we chose a flat that was fully furnished. So the only thing that we took with us was our bedding, our plates, like cutlery and utensils, you know. And we got there, and guys, I did not have a plan. I won't lie to you guys, I did not have a plan. I am that person, guys. I'm very impulsive, and I have a very, I don't know how to describe my personality, but I'm extremely impulsive, and I don't overthink stuff. I just do. Sometimes it serves me and sometimes it works against me, you know. So we got there, we ourselves a gym membership, because we knew that we were gonna need a routine this is a new environment for the both of us. It was actually not our first time moving to Johannesburg. It was our second time. The first one we did it was back in 2021, and things were rough back then because of the lockdown, and that's when the looting thing started. So hey, kwaku rough. And also we were staying in Nigel. We're not staying like in the Johannesburg CBD. We're staying in Nigel Edutuza, I remember. So oh yeah, kwaku rough. So in Johannesburg, we were going to gym. We built a community. One thing about my best friend and I guess, and guys, it's very easy for us to build a community. Like, we are easygoing people, and I don't know, I think it's the bravery. Like, we're so courageous, we're not scared of people. So it's easy for us to build a community that will serve, like, will be of service to us, even if it's not monetary or like any financial sense. But you need people. So we were building a community for ourselves, and we actually, when we got there, we knew that the opportunity that we wanted to pursue, it needed funding, it needed money. Ngapha we want to raise money to buy myself a new phone. Guys, we wanted to raise money. We had to raise money for my phone. We had to raise money to buy furniture. We had to raise deposit money for the flat that we were going to move into, because we wouldn't have survived staying at home, guys, for more than a month, because the flat that we got that was fully furnished, guys, it was 7.5 a month or more. I'm not so sure, I can't remember properly, but I remember it was above 7,500 a month. We had to buy food, we had to keep going. Hey, Sana, so started looking for jobs, because we knew, okay, we're gonna look for jobs. Guys, let me tell you something. You remember there was a video of mine where I told you guys I had lost my ID and bank cards or whatever. I made a new bank card. I still didn't have my ID. I didn't have my CV. I didn't have my matric certificate with me. I couldn't access anything, guys. When you ghost, but he ghosted for Stella, you know. So we looked for a job. I went to Capello this other time and I looked for a job. It doesn't say like CV, guys. I didn't have a matric certificate, didn't have a phone. I remember how those girls looked at me, even the manager. I was like, whatever it is, I was like, even if it's sweeping or mopping the floor, I would love to get a job here. They said they're gonna call me back, whatever. But just like you can see but no, but they didn't want to offend me. And also, I'm just a likable person. Like, all I am, guys, it doesn't allow people to be rude to me. Like, it's very rare for me to experience rudeness from people. People aren't rude to me. Even when people are declining any offers that I make or requests that I make, they kindly decline. Like, I'm always experiencing kindness from people. So I even went to look for a job at a strip club. They were like, do you know what this is? I was like, yes, I saw when I entered what this is. Like, even if it's cleaning, I wouldn't want something hectic. I feel like, guys, now I have an innocent appearance. So people are like, my friend was also looking for jobs. And she did have her papers and everything, but so what we did was we started like a business of selling tights. So we were using my friend's social media. I was mainly working in the background. Guys, that girl, my best friend, I'm gonna die with that girl. And if you friendship, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm lying, guys. I feel like even if our friendship with Uzama, it ends or something happens to it, we will still survive. Because I feel like we are these people individually, and then the combination of the both of us, it just works wonders. Guys, what we did with that girl, I remember there was nothing, like we didn't have anything to eat, but what was nice was the flat that we had was comfortable. We had television, so we were watching TV. We had Netflix, we had YouTube. There was unlimited internet access. So in the Bayokuke, guys, it was not a big deal, because we could also just walk to the gym. Everything is around us. We could walk to the gym. So I remember we even made flyers where we were advertising, because I'm able to do hair, right? So we're advertising that I can do braids. We made flyers, and then we made other flyers that said we are selling sneakers, tights. What else were we selling? Even clothes, because I was selling clothes and didn't know I'm a Durban. So we were handing those flyers out. That comes very easily to me. Now, guys, I'm very streetwise. I'm extremely streetwise. Yeah, now, guys, I'm such a marvelous creation, human creation. Now, guys, dear code, life in. That's all I know. Now I'm going far in life with all the lessons that I've learned. Yeah, fine, guys. I think so tight. I remember, guys, seeing a bank account Kuzama growing to 12K. As much as that money wasn't coming to us, but seeing it going to 12K, and we were running, like, we became so busy. And we're like, there's hope for us. We are staying in Johannesburg. And one thing that we told ourselves was like, we are not going home. I see in Dao. 2021, we didn't give up. Circumstances didn't allow us, so we had to go home. And this time around, we're like, we're gonna make this work. How? We do not know, but we're gonna make it work. And that gave us hope. You know, we bought ourselves food, and we would home, guys, they have nice amenities like a rooftop where you can sit in the area, get drinks. Like, we did those things. Like, so I enjoy life, guys. Like, we were not miserable. And I know a lot of people must be asking themselves, but at least but I had to have a phone because I wanted to make money, and I was able to make money with my phone. So the fact that we could use my friend's phone, it's just like we're going to raise funds for deposit money for the new place. We started apartment hunting. We got the apartment. We got 2 apartments that we wanted. We even had a friend that is a teacher by profession who gave us her bank statements and her pay slips to apply, and we were approved. Everything will be not my mom calling me and saying, oh, now, and then I came out to my mom and aunt telling them I'm in Joburg and whatever. I think but stress. Guys, nah. Nah, yeah. Was so worried about me. Baby, think I go. Can't bending a go, yes. Bending a go, guys. And then my mom called me this at the time, I think a week before lease here to Ipela, our lease at the Homey buildings was coming to an end. My mom was like, she's waiting for certain monies and she's gonna buy me the phone that I want cash. And at that time I wanted the iPhone 13 or iPhone 13 Pro Max, you know. My mom was like, I'm gonna buy it cash, but you must come home. You must come. Don't do. Yes, my mom one trick. My mom trapped and tricked me. And I love that my mom knows her daughter so well, because now, guys, guys, the only bait you can use to get me is money, nothing else. Even death, guys, I ain't shake him now. Okay, except for death, like of someone that's extremely close and dear to me, then that one will shake me. But that guy's and we and I was like, okay, you know what? I was like, Tuzama. Also, we spoke to my mom, Nozama, and we told my mom this thing that we want to start, the reason why we're in Johannesburg. My mom was like, it's fine, I'm going to invest in you guys, I'm going to give you guys money, whatever. Even the clothes that I packed, guys, I packed actually, like, I don't know where this bag is, but it was like a never full bag, the Mr. Price never full bag. That's what I carried with me. And the only things that I brought with myself was sneakers, running shoes, and gym wear. Oh, and also another thing was one of my closest friends, Uvielwa, her grandmother had passed on, so I knew I had to attend the funeral, so I brought myself a dress as well. Then I went home. That's where shit started hitting the fan. That's why I don't like going home now, guys. My hometown is not for me. And it's not even a thing of my family is toxic or whatever. I come from a very warm, loving family, but the environment and the community. Also, my mom is such an extrovert. So being a child of an extrovert, it forces you to also mingle with people and tolerate people. And then, you know what? It's fine. Then I stayed in Colesberg. That's when I started getting depressive episodes. And thank fitness and my healthy lifestyle, that I feel like you're in toilet, guys. In routine, you're gym and running in the toilet. And now it was no longer a thing of losing weight or looking sexy or whatever. It was a thing of keeping myself going mentally and my sanity, you know. And I was just like, my aunt was like, you should come to Bloemfontein. Guys, honestly speaking, I don't know how I survived the past year after I came back from Johannesburg. And my email kama mamke guys, man. You see, now I'm all over the place. I digress. My mom's monies did not come through, so I still didn't have a phone, and I left my best friend alone in Johannesburg. That one saddened me because I feel like it was an us thing. Because I feel like, especially in Johannesburg, guys, you shouldn't be alone. In Johannesburg, you shouldn't be alone. Like, you need someone, like audacious and brave, who's optimistic and who won't be in your ear being pessimistic and showing you why this won't work, why you should quit now. I felt so sad for my friend. And guys, if there's one thing that last year taught me, is that life goes on, and abantu around you, no matter how much they care about you and no matter how much they would want to help you or change things for you, they can't. Some things you really just need to go through them yourself on your own. Last year, like, guys, I was in isolation, and I started understanding, okay, this is why I don't have a phone in the first place. And as much as I wanted to push in Johannesburg, I needed to come back home and be in isolation. Grateful for my family's support, grateful for my family's love. They just allowed me to be. They didn't apply any pressure on me. It was the relatives. The relatives niyadika shame. Badika banenzalana nabo sometimes. And this is not in a bad way, because I felt like they never took the time to talk to me, to get to know me, to get to know where, like, what I feel is my purpose in life. But I get job applications, and some of them you could see that it seemed like I enjoyed the place that I was in last year. I wanted to be in the place that I was in, stuck, and not, because it seemed like I didn't have any direction. But at the back of my mind, I knew. I knew. Even now I still know. So when I had job applications, the relationship dynamics between my dad and I are very complicated. We have a past of closeness, but then me growing up, I actually discovered what kind of person he is, and I had to come to acceptance of what kind of person he is and just let him be and make peace and grieve the person I thought he was. But I was like, I need this man, and he's capable and he has the means to get me a phone. I remember I had to call him, and then we had a deep talk with my dad, Kesana. We ironed things out. I was like, nah, I just need a phone from you. And my dad was like, no, we should work on our relationship. I'm like, okay, we can work on our relationship, but I just need a phone. I knew, okay, I'm gonna bait him with the relationship thing. And then he bought me this phone. Also, Tatanke has this tendency of wanting to humble me. He wanted to humble me. He didn't buy me the phone that my mom promised me, the one that I wanted. He bought me this one. And I didn't want it for the longest time, but I was like, yeah, man, yeah. Guys, I'm very stubborn, and when I want something, I want. And also because I have a track record of myself giving me everything that I wanted, that I've always wanted, exactly like what I wanted, you know. So guys, last year, as when I didn't even go out. I didn't, like, it wasn't even a thing of I want to go out or whatever. And your life, and I think I'm actually gonna do another video, because I do not want this video to be extremely long. This is just to tell you guys what happened and why I was gone, MIA, from social media, and without letting anyone know. So that was what happened. So my dad bought me a phone, and hence I make the comeback on social media. And yeah, guys, I'm happy. Everything happened exactly how it happened. But some of the things, guys, bekunzima. Now that I'm here on the other side talking about it, I know ngatikulula, but guys, it was damn difficult. Like, I would have days where I just wake up and I cry, or I would have a week or 2 weeks where I wake up every single day and I'm crying, and I'm like, what is this? What is the meaning of this? And I would just like some things are just not necessary. Yes, I know there's a need for some things to happen to develop your character, but I can't need for ezinye izinto, like maybe since I need yayo. But now whatever happened to me, as I mentioned before, I got to see that as much as you have people that love you and would love to help you and like save you from whatever it is that is happening, some things you have to go through them alone by yourself. And also life goes on. Abantu bayaphila, baqhubekeka ngelife. You have to sit while nothing is happening in your own life, watch other people get everything that they've been praying for. Some of the things are things that you want, and you have to work on your heart. Envy, guys, ibidlala ngam. Envy and jealousy was playing, and all of a sudden everyone close to me was just thriving. Everything was happening for them. What's funny is that some of the things that were happening in their lives are not things that I want for myself, and that's what I used to comfort myself. Be like, but if roles were reversed and God would put you in those people's shoes, would you want that? No, you know exactly what you want. You know exactly what you want, my dear. So just take it through. So I feel like in the foot ruthless last year, man. I'm ruthless. I still do have a little bit of compassion and empathy, but and I just have that thing of man. A lot of bad things have happened to me and in my life, and I just had to stick it through. And again, I'm so grateful to my friends, my circle of influence, and my family for holding me down. Oh, my family for holding me down financially and just letting me, because now I'm so blessed with the type of parents that I have who do not question my decisions. They trust me because also I've proven to them many times how responsible I can be and how I see through everything that I say I'm starting. Yabo, they trust me that in the little they amen. So even if kungatika they still allow me to just be in that slum. What now? I've been home in Bloemfontein for since last year, April, May, I'm not sure. So up until now. And what am I doing now? I'm no longer doing Herbalife, but imali ibingena. Guess last year what was funny is I didn't have bank card, guys. Oh, another thing, I also finally got my ID done. And there was this other time where I went to town and I had to go and make a new card. Not me finding money in my bank account, and it comes from Herbalife, and I didn't expect it. But in for easy, and I didn't even. I remember I bought myself the Tempo watch. Yes, I bought myself the Tempo watch, and yeah. And what am I doing now? I'm focusing on content creation as a career, and I'm actually okay. I'm not taking a blend, but there's a lot that I'm starting. There's a lot of things. There are a lot of things that I'm actually gonna be pursuing. Everything that I've once dreamed and desired doing, I once dreamed of doing, I am going after it. Like, oh, I almost forgot. How did it come for me to end up sleeping at the park station? So the day, my mom called me saying I must come home. She's going to buy me a phone, whatever. So I didn't have a phone. So we booked a ticket, my friend and I. I was late. I was running late for my bus. I didn't even, my friend booked a bus ticket for me online. I forgot to look at the name of the bus. I arrived 1 minute later at the park station. I feel like if I knew the name of the bus, I would have made it in time. But because I didn't know the name of the bus, I had to look for the bus, and I was asking people, guys, but I'm brave. And then go fear for call because it was late. And lucky for me, my friend's bus, because now she had to go home, I remember, for a weekend. And I think 18:45, and I arrived at the park station 18:46. I think 21:15 p.m. Wafika past 8. Sana, I remember there was this guy I approached and I asked to use his phone to look for my friend on Facebook. I didn't even know my friend's number by heart. To look for my friend on Facebook and text her and tell her what had happened. And I damfumana. And then wafika, we had to book another ticket, and this time we had to use her money. Yabona la mntana lo guys, uzama ndizomthengela umhlaba. I will buy her this earth and give it to her. Nonke niphume ningahlali nami ndihambe kuhlale yena nabantwana bakhe yenza into afuna uyenza apha on earth, because that girl. So I remember she came, we booked another ticket. Yabe City, the only bus, the earliest, is the following day at 11 a.m. And that's how I had to spend a night at the park station. It is bad, you guys. I didn't even have any entertainment. I had to look at the people at the park station. And apparently there are rooms at the park station that one can rent or like book. It's like a hotel or B&B, I'm not sure, but price corner, guys, they are so fair, like from 350, but I didn't even have that money. And I had, guys, those securities there, they don't even allow you to, you have to sit up straight. Amakaza onatini, the cold. Hey, yo. And that's one thing that I never thought would happen to me. I never imagined me spending a night at the park station. Yeah. Okay, guys. So that's it, guys. Unfortunately, it's Alalendo. I am gonna come back with another sit down, because in that YouTube, I enjoy sit downs more than vlogs and vlogging. Just enjoy sitting and yapping, connecting and interacting with you guys. So yeah, guys, I am back. Would I do it again? Yes. It's opinion movie. Because I was thinking, should I go back to Durban? No, I don't want to go back to Durban. Durban will always be home. Don't get me wrong. Durban will always be home. But Joburg is where it's at. Because I also saw that I did writing the so I'll do it again. I would do it again. So yeah, guys, be on the lookout for everything it is that I'm going to be starting. I love you guys so much. I hope to hear from you in the comment section. Share with people that are on your socials so that they can also subscribe. Thank you so much for 200 subscribers, and I am praying and hoping that we get to 1K subscribers before end of this year. We can do it. I can do it. Trust myself to do it. Bye, guys.